morning, guys. Today I just dropped the girls off. Today is Friday, and the lighting on this might be a little too bright, but I'll fix that in a minute. I'm going to shop today. I'm going to a couple of stores. I'm gonna get the girls some spring clothes. I just dropped them off with my mother-in-law, so she's gonna be watching them today. My nephew is there, and so they're gonna have an awesome day to play. And I'm really excited right now because I'm actually filming on my new camera. Woohoo! I'm really excited. I don't have to film on my phone anymore. I am still trying to figure out the settings and how it works, but I'm really excited about it. I got the G7X Mark II. I think it's the Mark II, the Mark III, the Mark II, I think. And it's awesome so far. Literally, I just got it yesterday, and so I might have things a little bright over here. So I might have to figure that out. But I'm really excited to be filming on this. I'm really excited that the quality of my videos are going to be a million times better. So yeah, I'm really excited to be doing that. So today I'm probably going to go to Carter. I go there a lot to get the girls' clothes. Target usually has some really cute spring clothes. I don't like to buy really just super expensive things for them because they're kids. For one thing, they grow out of it faster than they can wear it, and two, they're really rough on clothes. I got a new couch. We got a new couch that just recently came in. We've had it a couple of weeks now. It wasn't in my last cleaning video. Y'all haven't seen it, but I'll insert a little clip right here of the couch. And I want to get some throw pillows for it because right now it's kind of just, it's a leather sectional and it's really nice, but I just feel like it needs more. It needs something else to make it a little homey, you know, because it's leather. So I just think maybe it needs a little something else. Anyway, yeah, so clothes for the girls, some shoes for the girls. So that'll be it. I feel like that's better with the lighting. Is that better with the lighting? Maybe it's too dark now. I don't know, y'all. I'll get it together. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. It's kind of hard to tell too with my glasses on. I think it's better. I think it is better. Coffee. I haven't had any coffee this morning because I waited to have Starbucks. So that's what I'm doing. Having Starbucks. I feel like my hair is a little bit big today. Like it's kind of I don't know. Like when my hair, when there's a lot of humidity, my hair gets poofy because it's naturally curly. And so I don't know if I told y'all this, but I used to live, I'm from Alabama originally, and we have a lot of humidity there. I was born and raised there, and when I got married to my husband, we moved to New Mexico. No, they're trying to push them banana nut breads. They're trying to get people to eat this morning at Starbucks. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't know if I told y'all this. I am originally from Alabama, born and raised in Alabama. And I met my husband there, and we dated for 3 years and then got married there. He is originally from New Mexico. And so when we got married, he was offered a job out here. And I had never lived anywhere else in my whole entire life. I had always lived in Alabama. I had never lived anywhere else. And so he got a job offer out here that we just could not turn down. And so we moved. So yeah. Anyway, I said all that to say, I'm originally from there, and so we have a lot of humidity. And my hair was never good there. I was always trying to straighten it. And yeah, especially before flat irons were invented. My hair was a hot mess. I mean, and I thought it looked good, which is fine. As long as you think you look good, you know, who cares? But it was not good. When I look back at pictures, it was not straight and it was not flat. So yeah, the humidity there was bad. So when I moved here, there's no humidity. Like, it's dry. It's very flat and deserty. You know, there's no water anywhere close. And so we hardly ever get rain here. We have lots and lots of wind. So it's like a dry heat. There's no moisture. And so my hair usually hardly ever gets poofy here. Ever. But today I kind of feel like right here, it's a little bit trying to curl. Also, let me know. I know there are lots of mamas out there who've had, you know, more than one kid, and this is what happens when you have kids. Period. These little things, you get new growth all over your head. Like, it's just, I don't remember my hair falling out that much. Actually, when I was pregnant with both of my girls, I had tons, like, I have tons of hair anyway, but I felt like none of it, you know how you normally shed? I didn't feel like my hair ever shed when I was pregnant, and I just had massive amounts of hair when I was pregnant, and I had good, healthy, beautiful hair when you're pregnant. You normally do, especially if you take your prenatals like you're supposed to. And then after you have the baby, something happens, and I guess it's your hormones, or I don't know, but I don't remember my hair falling out. But all of a sudden, bam, you had all this new growth. And it happened with both of my girls right here. On both sides with my girls. I feel like I have sideburns. And so they start out really short. And that's the hard, like, that's the process of, like, growing them out. Because they start out really, really short. And they just want to stick out. And mine want to curl. They don't want to lay down and behave and be obedient. They want to stick out and be disobedient and make the sides of my hair look poofy. So I have a feeling like that's what's going on right now. It's not necessarily that my hair is poofy. It's that my sideburns are not being obedient. Right now, my daughter is a year old. Right now, I'm not able to just wear a messy bun. Like a cute messy bun. Or a cute ponytail. Because it's just not cute. I have tons of new growth all along the back of my hairline, and it's so curly. And so it's just not cute right now. I know it'll grow out, and it is growing. So yeah, that's my story about my hair. In case you were interested, in case you wondered why it looked like it was sticking out on the sides, that's why. My sideburns are not being obedient today. But it is what it is. I have beautiful babies, so it doesn't matter. I'll take disobedient sideburns, and I'll take sideburns all day long, because I wouldn't trade anything for my beautiful girls that I have. So I also plan on doing a haul video when I get back with all these clothes that I got. So if you have kids that are my age kids, which I'm sure a lot of you do, 4 and 1, and you have girls, yeah, you want to watch that video because I plan on, hopefully they have a lot of cute spring stuff out, and I haven't missed it all. And it is Friday, so hopefully it won't be too crowded in town. And if you didn't know, I told y'all I live in New Mexico. I actually live in a city where there is nothing. There's not nothing. I mean, we have we have things. We have restaurants and all the fast food places and Walmart and Hobby Lobby and what else do we have? Lowe's, Home Depot. These are the things we have. Actually, it's really grown since I've lived here, but the town that I live in, we live right on the Texas line. Like, we barely made it into New Mexico. Literally, you could walk to the Texas line from my house. It is very close to Texas. And there is a time change, so you have to get used to that. There's a time change as soon as you cross the Texas line. Texas is an hour ahead of us. And so, yeah, that's always special. Funny story. There may be a lot of you out there that do this. And I'm not trying to make fun or pass judgment on anyone. But even before I lived in the state of New Mexico, I do not live in Mexico. Before I lived in the state of New Mexico, I knew that New Mexico was a state. There are a lot of people, a lot of grown adults that I talk to when I tell them where I'm from. And yes, even in New York City, I had this happen. When people would ask me and my husband where we were from. Who's calling me? Well, I'm trying to talk to y'all. It's my mama. I was saying that before I moved to New Mexico, the state of New Mexico, I knew that New Mexico was a state in the United States. You would be very surprised at the amount of people that do not know that. It's sad, really. I mean, I knew it was a state. I never thought it was Mexico. You would be surprised at how many questions I get, even in New York. When people would ask where we were from, we would say New Mexico. You would not believe at the amount of questions like, oh, did you have to have a passport to come here? Or, do you speak Spanish? Really? I mean, really? I just want to say, bless it. Like, have you ever seen a map? Have you ever seen a map of our country? Because if you look right next door to Texas, that big, huge state, there she sits, New Mexico, right between Texas and Arizona. Oh, man. I know that when you say it, when you say New Mexico, people, all they hear is Mexico. And so they think you're like from this other country, you know. I just think that's funny. Like I said, I'm not trying to pass judgment if you ever thought New Mexico was Mexico. But just a little geography lesson. It's not. It's a state. It's been a state for a very long time. And I really do like New Mexico. I really do. When we first moved here, it took me a while to get used to the layout the lay of the land. Because I was used to coming from a place where there were lots of trees, lots of flowers, lots of rain, so everything is green and beautiful, to it's not so beautiful land. It's beautiful in its own way. The land, however, is very flat here, very dry, lots of tumbleweeds, no trees. And but the sunsets and the sunrises, you cannot beat them here. They are amazing. Now, we do have some very strong winds, and just a few days ago we had like gusts up to 70 miles per hour, and it's major. Like, it's damaging like homes, and I'll insert a picture right here. My kids have a trampoline. It lifted our trampoline up out of our backyard and threw it onto our neighbor's roof. Yes, it did. It's great here, and I've learned to really, really love it, and I've learned to really love the people here, and our church, and I really feel like we were called to this state by God for this church, and it has changed my life. I'm honored to be a part of it and to serve and to raise my kids up with people of like-minded faith, and that they can hear God's voice for themselves and figure out what they're supposed to do with their lives, and yeah, just be led by Him and led by the Holy Spirit. And I'm really excited. So I really feel like we heard God's voice on that deal, and it wasn't just for the job, but it was for this awesome church that we're a part of.
Nobody's gonna make me feel I'm going down. Oh, I'm doing alright, I'm doing okay. I stand up and take it as I go. I'm doing alright, I'm doing okay. Stronger than ever. Baby, it's not a shade of mine. All in all, I'm doing fine.
Y'all, oh my gosh. I feel like I did so good in there. So I just come out of Target, and I got a lot of stuff. I haven't even been to Carter yet. And you know how, I don't know if everybody else feels this way, but I feel like when you get into Target, they kind of suck you in. And you buy way more than you intended to go in there and get, because I don't know how they do it. I don't know what Target has that is just like, you can spend, for one, you get lost in there and you spend like all day. I got bags, y'all. I got bags of stuff, and for my girls, and stuff for the Easter baskets. I went to the dollar spot and got Easter basket stuff. So I'm really excited to show y'all. So now I'm gonna go grab some lunch and go to Carter.
Standing at the door, I'm on the way. A million things I guess that I should say, but I am done.
So I was actually wondering too, I would be very interested to know who decorates for the seasons. I showed some clips in Home Goods of, they have all these really pretty decorations, and I really like to look at them, but I'm not a big seasonal decorator. I'm just not. I don't think I have the space, the storage space, to store all of that stuff when it's over. I do good with Christmas and Thanksgiving. Like, I have a hard enough time trying to find a spot for all that stuff. I really would like to be that person, because I think all this stuff is really cute. But I would be interested to know who does that. Who decorates for everything, like Easter and St. Patty's Day and 4th of July and just spring in general. Yeah, who does all that? Valentine's Day. I don't do that. Like I said, I enjoy looking at the decorations, but I just don't have room to store that stuff. And let's face it, when the next year rolls around, who honestly uses the same decorations that you had before? You don't. Because the stores always come out with something better and cuter every year. So then what do you do with all that stuff? I don't know. I don't do it. Because I have a hard enough time at Christmas not buying more and more stuff. Because it's the same thing. At Christmas, they come out with cuter stuff. And I always add to the massive amounts of Christmas stuff I already have. And we don't really decorate for Thanksgiving. Maybe a little. I do a wreath on the door, and I'd really decorate more of my outside, like my front door. I decorate that, not really the inside. I do Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's it. So let me know in the comments, who decorates for every single season? And what do you do with all your stuff? Do you give it away? Do you use it the next year? Maybe you do use it. So, I don't do that. But let me know if you do it or not. Y'all. Dunn and Carter. They have all of their spring clothes, and probably on into the summer it'll get them through. My 1-year-old, she is actually 15 months, and she's been in 18 months for 18-month clothes for about since she was about 11 months. She's a big girl. And but she stayed steady at 18 months, and they still fit her really well. And some of them are a little bit loose on her, and so I don't feel like she's about to outgrow 18 months. And also, I'm really excited to show y'all all these clothes. I got them some cute bathing suits at Target. We are planning to go a beach trip. We're planning a beach trip in May. So, yeah, so I'm hoping all this stuff lasts through the summer. I'm really excited to show y'all what I got them. And if you have a Carter's near you, or a Marshall's, or everybody's got Target. I feel like everybody's got a Target. Yeah, go check it out, because I feel like all Targets usually are the same. It's a lot of clothes. But I feel like I got a lot of clothes for that amount of money, so I'm good. I'm good with that. I'm excited to show you.
Make me feel I'm going down. Oh, I'm doing alright, I'm doing okay. I stand up and take it as I go. I'm doing alright, I'm doing okay. Stronger than ever. Baby, it's not a shame.
Well, I'm home. We're watching a movie, huh?
Movie night.
Movie night. What are we watching?
Ariel.
Ariel? Little Mermaid? Sadie used to call Ariel Swimming Barbie. Didn't you? She thought it was, she was swimming Barbie. Anyway, we're just home watching a movie. Just got through eating our dinner. And we're in it. We're in this movie. What'd you do today?
I can't get it out of my head.
Did you go to BB and Big Daddy's?
I look everywhere, Max.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You played with Owen?
No, I didn't.
I guess she didn't.
I didn't.
Then what did you do?
Nothing. I just stayed at home.
You stayed at home by yourself?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, look at what the company. Don't tell me.
So, I'm going to end this
Your head.
vlog here.
You've been using the dingle hopper, right?
We're going to finish our movie night.
No. Well, let me see.
We're going to finish watching Swimming Barbie.
Seashells?
I'm gonna finish watching Swimming Barbie Ariel.
Yep.
I just stayed here long enough.
Friday nights are our movie nights. And Saturdays we do what?
Donuts.
What?
Donuts.
Donuts. Saturdays we get donuts.
Donuts.
We always get donuts on Saturdays.
Donuts.
And what else do we do on Saturdays?
No. I don't know. I don't know.
What are Saturdays?
I don't know.
Family days, right? Alright, gonna end this here. We will see y'all next time. Bye.
Have a happy weekend. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll call y'all tomorrow.
Call y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Nobody's gonna make me feel I'm off the chart. Oh.